The longship cut through the fog. Its prow, carved into a snarling wolf, seemed to sniff the air. Around it, smaller, swifter boats glided, sleek and black as panthers, Vikings and ninjas, an unlikely alliance, bound for an even unlikelier destination, the Island of Shadows. It loomed before them, a jagged silhouette against the grey sky. The sea around it churned restlessly, as if something vast and ancient slumbered beneath the waves. Whispers drifted on the wind, carried on the salt spray. They spoke of forgotten gods and slumbering magic.
Leading the Vikings was Leif, a giant of a man with eyes as blue as glacial ice. Beside him stood the ninja, Akiko, her movements fluid and silent as smoke.
They had journeyed for weeks, their cultures clashing like storm waves on a rocky shore. Now they faced a threat neither could face alone. The island called to them, its silence more unnerving than any war cry. As they drew closer, the air grew heavy, thick with the scent of pine and something ancient, something primal. Fear, sharp and cold, coiled in their guts. The shore was a tapestry of black sand and grey mist. Twisted trees clawed at the sky, their branches draped in moss that glowed with an eerie luminescence. The Vikings anchored their ship while the ninjas melted into the shadows of the forest. They moved like phantoms, their dark clothing making them one with the gloom. Deeper they ventured into the heart of the island. The air grew colder, the whispers louder. They discovered a path, overgrown with vines but undeniably man-made. It wound its way through the dense undergrowth, leading them towards the heart of the island's mysteries.
The ruins rose from the mist like a forgotten dream, a fusion of Viking longhouses and elegant pagodas, their architecture a testament to a time when these two cultures had intertwined.
Gargoyles, carved with the snarling visages of Norse wolves and mythical eastern dragons, leered down at them. A chill wind whistled through the crumbling archways, carrying with it the faint echo of chanting. It spoke of ancient rituals and forgotten pacts.
Leif gripped the haft of his axe, its runes glowing faintly in the gloom. Akiko drew her katana, its polished surface reflecting the ghostly light. They were ready for whatever awaited them.
The air shimmered. From the heart of the ruins, a figure coalesced, woven from mist and shadow. It was neither Viking nor ninja, but something older, something other. Its voice echoed with the whisper of 1,000 winds.
You dare trespass upon sacred ground?
We seek the truth. Tell us what you know of this island, Spirit, and we shall be on our way.
The Guardian's form rippled.
Truth is a double-edged sword, mortal. Are you willing to bleed for it?
Its form shifted, splitting into 2, then 4, then 8 identical figures, each radiating an aura of immense power.
Only those who prove their worth may pass.
The Vikings charged, their axes flashing in the dim light. But the Guardians were immaterial, their forms shifting through the air, their laughter echoing through the ruins. The ninjas, however, were unfazed. They moved like shadows themselves, their movements fluid and swift. One by one, each warrior was challenged. Each faced a trial tailored to their strengths and weaknesses. Leif, a test of strength against an intangible foe. Akiko, a riddle wrapped in illusions and deception. One by one, they overcame their challenges, their victories echoing through the crumbling stone.
You have proven yourselves worthy, but the true test still awaits.
The Guardian's voice was a low thrum, vibrating through the ruins.
This island was once a bridge between worlds. A place where Viking steel met Eastern magic, where cultures intertwined and a new civilization was born.
It gestured around them at the crumbling testament to a forgotten age.
But such harmony was not meant to last. An artifact of immense power, the heart of Yggdrasil, was discovered here. It promised untold power, and its allure proved too strong to resist. Brother turned on brother, friend on friend, until the island ran red with blood.
The Guardian's form flickered, its sorrow almost tangible.
The island is a prison, built to contain the artifact and the darkness it spawned. But the shadows are stirring once more. Go now, while you still can. The heart of Yggdrasil must never be awakened.
But as they turned to leave, a scream ripped through the silence. One of their own, a young Viking named Bjorn, lay on the ground, his body convulsing, his eyes wide with terror. Tendrils of shadow wrapped around him, dragging him towards a gaping chasm that had opened in the floor.
Bjorn!
Leif roared, charging forward, axe raised. But Akiko caught his arm, her eyes filled with a different kind of fear.
It's too late. The shadows have him now.
The chasm glowed with an unholy light, and then, with a final gut-wrenching scream, Bjorn was gone. The shadows receded, leaving behind an echoing silence and the chilling certainty that their journey had only just begun.